Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the Doretta D. Rose Report. If I don't look so good today, hey, it's the end of the week. One WWE insider considers the timing of Triple H's promotion as Vince McMahon's senior advisor kind of interesting. The sources question whether Triple H has been named in that position since he's been essentially doing the same thing for the past several years, minus the title though. Is related to the World Wrestling Entertainment being investigated for misclassifying talent and other personnel as independent contractors. The company in Stamford, Connecticut, based headquarters, recently underwent a slight renovation as an office was built for Triple H as a result of his executive position. It was sort of an extreme makeover, Hunter edition, says one of the WWE sources. And it's the deal of, if he's not classified as an independent contractor and he's a wrestler, they need to give him some sort of a title because he's probably getting paid payroll, got insurance, taxes being done, taken out and all that stuff, which the other wrestlers aren't. So they got to give him a title. An episode of the drama program Capricia is scheduled to air during NXT's 10 o'clock p.m. time slot Tuesday night on Sci-Fi October 5th. So far, NXT. It's currently not scheduled to air. It's scheduled to air its final episode this Tuesday, but no announcement yet regarding the future of the show, where it's going to end up at. It's going to at least be on their website, I'm sure. WWE Stephanie McMahon celebrates her 34th birthday today. She's on maternity leave following the birth of a third child last month. Trish Stratus is the latest former diva to talk about the WWE eliminating the Women's Championship and about moving forward with that. Trish, who held the women's title about 7 times, is currently filming, by the way, a new action movie called Veil Enforcers. Made the following comment about. She said it really doesn't. She says she hates missing that, and that being taken away. But she says kind of like the glass is half full, half empty, because now you got a new run with a new women's title, which is Diva title, and then kind of put me into the old one. So we got a lot more future going on. And I'm sad to say that former WWE performer, the Giant Gonzalez, tallest grappler in professional wrestling history, passed away Wednesday in San Martin, Argentina, due to complications from diabetes, reported to Argentina news outlets there. He was only 44 years old. Sources from El Gigante's, or Gonzalez's last name, home in El Colorado, confirms that he was taken to San Martin and after suffering a decompensation and later passed. Gonzalez has been suffering from poor health in recent years due to the effects of a long battle with diabetes, and he was on the use of a dialysis machine for kidney failure and was in a wheelchair towards the last. I seen a photograph of him. I mean, he looked good, but he just don't look good in a wheelchair. He was scheduled to return to the U.S. in May 2010 for an appearance of Legends of the Ring Wrestling Convention in Monroe, New Jersey, but ultimately canceled due to health concerns. Gonzalez was a basketball player from Argentina who was drafted by the Atlanta Hawks in the 3rd round of the 1988 NBA draft. And when his NBA career didn't pan out, Jim Hurd and Jim Ross spearheaded the Turner organization then and signed the 7'7" giant to a wrestling contract. After a year of training, he was introduced to the fans as El Gigante on May 19, 1990 at the WCW pay-per-view Capital Combat. He enjoyed a 2-year run as a fan favorite there before leaving the promotion in '92, and Gigante then joined World Wrestling Federation as Giant Gonzalez in 1993 Royal Rumble, where he eliminated The Undertaker from the Rumble match despite not being an official participant, though. I don't know how that went on. But anyway, the move laid the foundation for a rivalry that lasted the length of Gonzalez's WWF career, as he parted ways with the company shortly after being put to rest in Rest in Peace match 1993 SummerSlam. Gonzalez continued to wrestle in Japan before retiring in '95 due to a sciatic nerve pain. He returned to Argentina to settle in his hometown, where he'd been living ever since 1998. Gonzalez is the 4th WWE talent to pass away within the past 7 weeks, following Lance Cade, Luna Vachon, Mike Shaw, or Sebastian Booger. And I just really wonder whether they will acknowledge the Giant Gonzalez on their show, any of their shows. I hope they do. Alright, stuff like that kind of pisses me off when they don't do something like that. Dan, we know he was there. We know all them people were in WWE. Don't hide it. Alright. I don't want to get started on that. It'll go out the rest of the time. Drake Brewer, also known as Joe Doering, has been removed from the online talent roster at FCWWrestling.com. No formal announcement has been yet regarding the parting ways between WWE and Doering. So this could possibly mean something else. This may be nothing as just the plain talent removal online, as it happened before with active talents such as Johnny Curtis and Brodus Clay, only to have their image restored to the site the next day. It's also possible that this could mean the character being reinvented for Doering upon his return. Doering held the All Japan Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions with the legendary Great Muta back in 2008, and was signed to WWE Developmental in January of this year, made his FCW ring debut February 25th, 2010, and he suffered an just an injury, I guess, in in June 10th, in a match with Husky Harris, and was sidelined pretty much ever since. Doering was spotted at FCW live event Brookville, Florida this weekend, as he seemed enthusiastic about returning in a couple of weeks to the show. World Wrestling Entertainment, believe it or not, symbolic Nexus T-shirt has been a huge flop in terms of sales. And according to the company source, Vince McMahon was mortified when he was shown the latest merchandising reports on Nexus T-shirt. Vince will help you out with the company. All you got to do is, not even just mine, watch other YouTubers, watch other Facebook people, they will tell you what we want, and just do it. That's all you got to do. I mean, we're not being the boss of you, but we'll let you know what we want. You don't have to tell us what we want, or shove it down our throat what we want. We'll let you know. Ask. Rookie diva Caitlyn was accidentally bloodied at some point during Tuesday's episode of NXT. It was taped on the show, though. Management managed to edit it out. Post-match, Michelle McCool delivered a very stiff kick to Caitlyn's head. Also, it is believed that she didn't cause that didn't cause her to bleed. Something else does. Anyway, World Wrestling Heavyweight Championship bout between Kane and Undertaker is officially announced for Hell in a Cell last week on SmackDown. The matches will be taking place at Hell in a Cell. Alright, a little bit of history for the next minute and a half or so. September 24th. I know, but I didn't put it on there. Greg Valentine beats Tito Santana for the IC Championship. Frank, I think I put this on here the other day. Yes, I did. So I'm getting off here early. But anyway, if you want to, Vince needs some help, I think, and maybe TNA also, if you got either Ring of Honor if you want. Put on here what we'd really like to see, what we really want. I know they can only do certain things because of the PG rating, but with Vince. But if you want to see less of some people, more of others, longer matches, shorter matches. Shorter matches would be more, or matches per show. Hell, let the guy know what we want. I try to let him know what I want on here, but I don't think he wants to watch me. I don't blame him. Hell, my old lady don't want to watch me. But any kind of suggestions, hell, let it be known. Never knows. He may stumble on this site. Hey, I better get off of here. See you in about a day or so. Thanks for clicking. I gotta go.